All right, we're going to talk about how to integrate HubSpot lists with Pitchit. The first thing you'll do is you will create effectively the trigger that sends that lead into Pitchit. And so this is where you're going to choose HubSpot. And the action or the event here is that a new contact has been added to a list. Now, the reason I like this as the trigger is because there's a lot of ways leads can end up in HubSpot. But lists help you edit who that person is, where they are in the pipeline, and when you want to send them into another integration like Pitchit. And so it is a really good way to filter out leads so that not every single person has the exact same customer experience. So putting them into a list is really critical. I have a list in our library. I have a list in our CRM that effectively outlines what stage in the life cycle journey a particular lead is at, and I call this the marketing qualified lead stage. So the life cycle stage is marketing qualified lead or lead. And the reason that that's important is because we have automated workflows in HubSpot that tag leads as default lowest level lead, and then marketing qualified lead if they come through certain other sources. And so any lead that has one of these two life cycle stages, we want them on this list so that they immediately get sent into Pitchit for our HubSpot MQL prompt campaign. And so you want to choose that as the event, a new contact being added to that list. Everybody will have different filters on how a person ends up on a list, but that is a really good way of integrating it. So when you log into HubSpot, it'll let you choose your account in the second step, and then the trigger is going to ask you which list you want. And so I was showing you the list here. It's people who have ever been marketing qualified leads. So someone will dynamically end up on this list only one time. Will they ever be new to that list? And so it's only going to ever sync them once. As soon as they end up on that list for the first time, they will then be sent into Pitchit. So do a quick test. It should show the most recent person who's been added to that list. If you don't have anyone because it's a new list, it'll just give you dummy data. And so what we want to see here is first name, looks like it's showing up, last name, email, and phone number. And I am seeing all of those items here. So move on, choose Pitchit as your action. Add lead to Pitchit is what we want to happen. Choose your account. So sync your account. If you have not yet synced it, you'll click connect a new account. And it's going to ask you for your API key. You can find that API key in Pitchit by clicking your name in the bottom left, going to integrations, copying, and paste it in. Then it will kick you back to Zapier and let you finish up this integration. So we'll move on to the next step. The action is to choose which campaign you want to send that lead to. Now I have a campaign workflow that I've made. If you want to know how to create those, watch our other video on how to create workflows. But I have one ready to go. HubSpot MQL list straight into Pitchit. And then you just simply got to map first name from HubSpot, goes into the first name for Pitchit, last name to last name, email to email, phone number to phone number, and company name to company name, right? Click continue, do a quick test, or you can skip the test, it's up to you. This will basically send a lead over to Pitchit and actually prompt them. And after that's done, click publish, and you've officially synced a HubSpot list with Pitchit.